Hello, Riverdale. Mr. Pepe here for another episode of Roaming Riverdale, the most popular show on YouTube at Riverdale. And I would like to introduce you to Mrs. Debbie Emery. Miss Emery, how are you?
I am well, and how are you?
Very good.
Mr. Pepe?
So Miss Emery is our job coach here at Riverdale High School. She's been here a couple of years now, and she really works closely with the LLD transition program. And just tell us a little bit about your background before starting here at Riverdale.
So I come from a long background of government work and nonprofit work with a great focus on working with community agencies and programs and students in public, private, parochial high school settings.
Awesome. I know you brought a lot to the table here the last like 2 years or so, or 2.5 years.
In my third year.
Third year, unbelievable. I know you plan a ton of field trips for our students in the transition program. Tell us about the planning process for that.
Well, so my job really focuses on, it's going to sound interesting, getting the students out of Riverdale Regional High School and getting out into the community to learn practical life skills, learn different career pods. So we try to every month go on some sort of an adventure, as we like to call them, whether we're looking at healthcare, we've looked at retail, we've looked at retail in the supermarket setting. The actual places where these students, this population of students is apt to get a job or find an interesting opportunity.
Awesome, love it. So as we're entering the library, it's just a coincidence that I also wanted to bring up the Hawks Cafe.
My favorite place in Riverdale High School.
So the Hawks Cafe is here in the high school, obviously. Talk about, I know you brought the idea to me a couple of years ago. Let's talk about how that became a live coffee shop here at the high school.
Okay, so this space existed and been working with Mr. Cooney, talking about doing something in school that the kids could actually have ownership to. So we got together with the seniors at that time and came up with this idea that every Friday we would have the Hawks Cafe where we serve coffee and treats to staff, faculty, students. The kids actually, they work it, they do inventory, they do the planning, they do the marketing.
Everything.
It is their company on site here at Riverdale.
Yeah.
So it's been fabulous. This year we added an art gallery component as people can see, to bring in another element and really get the school involved.
I think it's awesome. It's really an inclusive environment. Before I started here at Riverdale, it was very inclusive, but I think it's even more today. And the Hawks Cafe is definitely one of the main reasons of the inclusivity of all the programs. So we thank you for doing that.
The students take so much pride in this. I mean, this is their baby.
Love it. Awesome. All right, so it's coming to the end of the episode here. So I'm going to hit you with a quick, it's called the Fast Five.
Okay.
All right. Favorite color?
Green.
Green, okay. Favorite coffee shop in Oradell?
The Hawks Cafe.
No brainer. Favorite, what's one thing you're super proud of?
My brand new granddaughter that's 8 days old, Franny.
All right, love it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What are your favorite memories of being here at Riverdale the last 3 years?
I work with an amazing population of students who they adore learning and they're like little sponges. They just soak it all up. And I have a really great team that I work with the teacher and the instructional aides and the staff that helps us to do this.
Great. And last question. Favorite place to go on a field trip with your students?
Ooh, let's see. Loved the Intrepid with them because we got to go on a boat, we got to go on a train, we got to go on the bus. We do it all. But
full experience.
We're getting ready to go to the Museum of Natural History later March.
Awesome. Well, if there's room for one more, I'd like to join. Maybe.
Well, if you're a nurse.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Miss Emery, for joining us on Roaming Riverdale, and go Hawks.
All right. Yep. Go Hawks.